Products made with wheat come into our lives almost every day. Today we're with Hal Johnson at his wheat farm near Davenport, Washington. And it turns out growing wheat is fascinating.
When our families first began, it was horses and it was stationary threshing machines. Now we move through the fields with large machines that they're called self-propels, but the header's in front of you and you cut the crop off and it comes out in the tank behind you and you put it in a truck and send it to an elevator, and from there it goes on to market.
Wheat farming, like most everything else, has been affected by an influx in new technology.
We monitor everything. We monitor how much we're losing out the back. We monitor our yield, and then we take that yield data and go back in and fertilize according to what the yields are. So all of this adds efficiency and effectiveness in what we do, and it makes us better stewards of everything that we do when we monitor what we're doing.
Hal delivers wheat directly to a local mill, who then produces the popular shepherd's grain.
One of the things we're so excited about shepherd's grain, it was a step back to, working with local groups and local people in providing a product. But it's really a neat thing to know that your product is being used locally. What we have here is what we call a stubble field or a fallow field. This is what the field looks like after it's been cut and the grain has been removed. And we leave the residue on the ground, and we'll come in here with a drill and seed right through this. So we will have not done anything to it prior to seeding it again. We try to do very little soil disturbance and seed right back into the residue of the previous crop. And we're still learning, but we're finding that we're, quote, healing the land.
Pesticides are becoming a growing concern for many people. Should they be worried?
We're really fortunate in growing wheat. We don't use a lot of pesticides. We have to treat our seed in order to enable it to come up and to protect it from things in the soil that think are really good to eat. And then the other major thing that we have to deal with are weeds. And the new pesticides or the new chemistries that we have are just so much better than what we've had in the past. We really are careful in all of our decisions. We know that we need to maintain this land for future generations to be able to not only live on, but to provide food for this country.
Wheat grows abundantly across Washington. Why is this a great place to grow wheat?
Well, if you looked at this ground when my ancestors came here, what they saw was grass. What is wheat? It's a grass. And so that's why wheat does so well in this area. I feel really blessed to have a job where I can grow food for people and know that what I'm doing is a real benefit to the world.
To learn more about wheat farming in Washington, check out our website at wagrown.com.